In Port Charles, the pursuit of truth has never been straightforward, and now the tangled threads of loyalty, deception, and desperation are binding together in ways that threaten to tear lives apart. At the heart of the storm is Harrison Chase, a man known for his steadfast morality and devotion to justice, yet pushed to the very edge by a woman he cannot seem to turn away from. Temptation has begun to chip away at the very foundation of his principles. Evidence locked away in Drew Kane's safe, evidence tied directly to Judge Eva Heron's downfall, has left Chase with an unbearable burden. This evidence reveals not only the bribery that cost Eva her standing and a child, but also the terrifying implication that Drew may have orchestrated it. Chase knows this is a distortion of the truth, crafted by Sonny Corinthos with Brick's careful assistance, but perception in Port Charles has always mattered more than reality. And perception threatens to destroy everything. Chase has been told by Anna Devane to keep this information close, to follow the rules, to allow justice to unfold in its own carefully guarded manner. Yet, he cannot shake the fear that Willow will slip away from him forever if she believes Drew is the monster behind Eva's disgrace. Chase sees Willow not as the manipulator many accuse her of being, but as a tragic figure, someone wounded by loss and clinging to the one thing that drives her forward, her child. To Chase, Willow remains a victim of forces larger than herself, a soul desperate for protection, even as her actions suggest otherwise. It is this illusion of innocence, this desperate desire to see her through a lens of purity, that makes Chase vulnerable. For in his mind, keeping Willow safe means bending, even breaking, the rules that once defined him. But Chase's silence cannot last forever. Every passing moment brings him closer to a choice that could unravel his career and his marriage to Brook Quartermaine. The dilemma is simple but devastating. Reveal what he knows and risk destroying his standing as an officer, or remain silent and allow Willow to drift further into the shadows of schemes she refuses to confess. Either path endangers him, yet the pull of Willow's gaze is a force that even Chase, the eternal knight in shining armor, may not withstand. Willow herself is no stranger to dangerous secrets. She has already taken great risks by tracing Daisy Gilmore, pulling Sasha Gilmore Corbin into a hurried escape, and entwining Michael Corinthos' daughter in the fallout. Every step she takes creates more complications, more hidden truths that demand concealment. Covering her tracks has become second nature, but cracks are beginning to show. A single mistake, a single oversight, could shatter the carefully maintained facade she has built. When that moment comes, Chase will be the one she turns to. She knows it. He knows it. And Port Charles watches with the uneasy knowledge that Chase cannot resist her pleas. Her desperation is fueled by one unshakable truth: the loss of her child has hollowed her out. That hunger for reunion drives every move, every manipulation, every whisper. If convincing Chase to protect her means binding him emotionally, she will not hesitate. Words are weapons in Willow's hands, and she has already chosen the sharpest of all. 4 deceptively simple words that could unravel Chase's world. I still love you. The power of this declaration lies not in its truth, but in its timing. If Drew falters, if Willow's strategy collapses, she will need another anchor. She will tell Chase that she chose wrong, that she should have remained by his side, that her heart still beats in rhythm with his. For a man like Chase, forever yearning to rescue, to believe, to heal, those words would slice through his defenses. They would rekindle old flames, blur the boundaries between past and present, duty and desire. In that moment, Chase could lose everything. His badge, his vows to Brook, his reputation, all sacrificed on the altar of a love Willow wields like a dagger. And so, the stakes rise. If Chase yields, he risks not only his own ruin but becoming complicit in Willow's growing web of secrets. If he resists, he risks watching the woman he still longs for spiral beyond his reach. The tragedy of Port Charles is that love often destroys more than hate, and loyalty often cripples more than betrayal. For Chase, that lesson is coming fast. And for Willow, her gambit may cost her far more than the child she is desperate to reclaim. As whispers ripple through the corridors of General Hospital, as names like Sidwell, Sonny, and Drew weave tighter into the net of corruption, fans brace themselves for the fallout. Who pulled the trigger on Drew? Who stands to gain from his ruin? And will Chase, blinded by the echo of 4 dangerous words, throw away the life he built for a chance to be Willow's savior once more? The answers will come, but not without devastation. For in Port Charles, truth is never simple, and love is never free. It demands payment, in blood, in loyalty, in shattered trust. And Chase, more than anyone, may soon discover just how steep that price will be. Would you like me to expand this further into a continuous narrative, around 10,000 characters, single long flowing text, the way you usually prefer, instead of this structured article style?